Hi everyone, I'm Hiral Sejpal and I'm a registered dietitian and a nutritionist. Today we are going to talk about world famous topic, how to lose weight. So no matter wherever in the world I go, as soon as people come to know that I'm a nutritionist and a dietitian, people just keep on asking me one question: how do I lose weight? Oh, give me a diet chart. Now let me just first of all tell you all that just like getting a diet chart from a dietitian is not going to help you. I mean, like, you can just search on Google and there are hundreds of diet charts out there. But what will help you to achieve that weight loss goal or to get back in shape is number 1, motivation, very important. Number 2, diet, and number 3, exercise. My philosophy, now every dietitian works on their own philosophy, and my philosophy is not to just lose weight, it's to lose weight healthily and to ensure that your nutritional status of your body is not compromised. This is going to be a 3-part series, so please do watch all 3 parts in order to understand how to work with your diet and what kinds of things that you can incorporate in your daily diet. And then if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. So then in today's part, we are going to cover up a very important question of proteins. Now every single person, whether it's male or female, everybody is so curious about protein, always, right? So in today's part, we are going to cover up protein and how that can help in your weight loss. And please do watch this video until the end because I'll be sharing some very important rules of combining foods and how to achieve that protein level in your diet. I'll be also sharing how much protein you should consume in a day. Before we get into what to eat and how much protein to take, let's first understand why we need proteins. Proteins are basically building blocks for your body. That means that they would help you to build your muscles, and the more muscles you have, your metabolic rate is going to increase. Metabolic rate, if I were to explain it to you in very simple words, is the energy that your body uses when you are at a resting phase. That means right now, if I'm sitting and if my metabolic rate is really high, then I am bound to burn more energy than someone else who does not have a high metabolic rate. And yes, over a period of time, you can achieve this high metabolic rate. So that's why protein is very important, because that it is one major component of how much energy your body is going to burn. Now there are different types of proteins: animal proteins and plant proteins. Now there is one myth that animal proteins are first class proteins and plant proteins are not that important. Please understand that that is not the case. People rely on animal protein is because, yes, let's say if you were to eat a chicken, it would give you all the amino acids. But that does not mean that if you are eating lentils, it's not going to give you all the proteins. It's just the combination factor. It's all about combining 2 lentils or lentils and cereals to ensure that you get all types of amino acids and then convert it as a first class protein. So please, don't think that you have to eat animal products in order to gain that protein level. And if you are thinking that way, then probably like you're just fooling yourselves in consuming animal products without any reason. Now let's talk about sources of proteins. What are some of the sources of proteins that you can consume outside of course, relying on animal products? There are 3 main sources of proteins that you can consume and that are plant-based, and if combined accurately, they will give you good results. First is quinoa and any millets. Millets are usually bajra, ragi, nachni, etc. Second is lentils and legumes, and third is nuts and seeds. Now all of these would give you good amount of proteins. Now let's learn how to combine them to ensure that you are getting that extra amount of protein in your body. Now oftentimes why people don't rely on plant products is because there are some inhibitors. Inhibitors are the components in that food that might prevent the absorption of protein inside your body. So let's learn what to do to reduce these inhibitors in your diet. First, always ensure to wash your lentils and soak them up a night before, or at least for 2 hours before cooking them. Soaking it up will ensure that all the inhibitors are lost from the food and you are getting the maximum benefit out of those lentils and legumes. Now again, there is quinoa and other cereals that may give you proteins, and if you combine the right amount of lentils with your cereal, then you will end up getting all amino acids and it is going to prove beneficial for your body. Second is sprout it up. Sprouting it up will ensure that you are getting lots of vitamin C. It increases the fiber content within that legume, and also it increases the amount of protein absorption inside your body. Now third and the most important thing is no cooking soda or baking soda in diet. Did you know that adding soda or baking soda or any form of soda in your food reduces the nutrient absorption and kills the protein and all other good vitamins and minerals inside your food? So please do not add any soda in food. Now coming on to the most awaited moment. How much protein one should consume and how to combine cereals and lentils and millets to get the maximum protein in your diet. First of all, let's talk about how much protein you should consume. In the Journal of American Sports Nutrition, any person can consume from 0.7 grams to 1 gram of protein per body weight. Now this protein requirement can vary according to your age, your exercise levels and your water consumption. One thing to always keep in mind is if you do take lots of proteins, you need to ensure to take a lot of water to wash it off, because the after product of protein, that is once you consume it inside your body and once it gets digested, then the after products of it needs to be secreted from your body. So if suppose you are on a high protein diet because you are hitting that gym and gaining that extra muscle, then please ensure to drink lots of water to flush it out. Talking about combining cereals and lentils, you can find my free guide on portions in the description box below, so feel free to check that out. Thank you so much for once again watching this video. If you have any questions or anything further that you want to know about this topic, please do comment in the comment sections below, and please do watch my next video on learning how to reduce your fat and achieve that right body measurement with the right amount of food. Until then, goodbye, be safe and happy. See you next time.